One day I will figure out hotkeys. Hello everyone! Welcome to another stream of Undertale. As far as I can tell, no one joined yesterday's live stream, just like no one joined the live stream before then. Just gonna double check that everything's going okay. One day I will figure out hotkeys. Hello everyone! Welcome to another stream of Undertale. Okay, that was me checking that everything was going well on my iPad. Yep. Looks like everything is. As we can see, Toriel... Oh, there you go. We can see Toriel in her chair. We can see the Sands and Papyrus Brothers. And today we're going to try and get through Waterfall. Alright. You know, as I always say, this is for my own enjoyment, so I can read aloud this video game to my heart's content. Instead of just reading it in my head. No one really joins these live streams because, again, I don't really advertise them and I don't have a following. But I hope if anyone watches this after the fact that they have a good time. If anyone joins this live stream, like in the middle of it happening, I don't know how often I'll check if that's the case. You could try and put something in chat. Maybe I'll see it. I don't know how many times I'll check, though. Alright. Let's, without any further ado, let's start. Oh, move my mouse. This is a box. You can put an item in or take an item out. Why would you, though? You can't use items when they're in the box. Sincerely, a box hater. Use the box. I think I'm good for now. Oh. Hello. I swore I saw something behind that rushing water. Alright. Ooh. There's a tutu lying on the ground here. Will you take it? Yep, you got the old tutu. Your tutu. Oh, that's not gonna be for a long while yet. Alright, old tutu. Oh, let's info it. Old tutu, armor defense 10. Finally, a protective piece of armor. Alright, let's put it on. You equip the old tutu. Yeah. Might as well go back to that box. You know, seeing, like, the little we have in ways of equipping armor and stuff here, it really makes me appreciate how Toby Fox refined sort of item separation. Like, we have a lot more spots in our inventory for items, and it's a different spot in our inventory for armor. It's just a lot more streamlined. Ah, black raspberry LaCroix. Alright. Ooh. Hi, Undyne. I'm here with my daily report. Regarding that human I called you about earlier. Huh? Did I fight them? Yes, of course I did. I fought them valiantly. What? Did I capture them? Well, no. I tried very hard, Undyne, but in the end, I failed. What? You're going to take the human soul yourself? But Undyne, you don't have to destroy them. You see... I understand. I'll help you in any way I can. Okay, I know I'm supposed to move. I wonder what'll happen if I call Papyrus, like, right now. There's no response. Oh, man. That really intimidated me the first time I played the game 10 years ago. God, it's 10 years ago. I was 15 years old. I was still in high school. Nuts. Yo, did you see the way she was staring at you? That was awesome! I'm so jealous. What'd you do to get her attention? Come on, let's go watch her beat up some bad guys. Monster kid. A feeling of dread hangs over you, but you stay determined. A bridge grows if you align 4 bridge seeds, but that's sort of limited in usefulness. Why don't we have airplane seeds? Why don't we indeed, Papyrus? When 4 bridge seeds align in the water, they will sprout. Squeak! Yeah! Pretty. This puzzle. I've got it! Try to build a bridge with the bridge seeds! Thank you, Papyrus. Aaron flexes in. He's really hugging his milkers there, isn't he? Alright, let's check him. Aaron, attack 24, defense 12. This seahorse has lots of HP horsepower. All of his attacks are harder to dodge at the bottom of the box. Check all you want. Wink. Ah, damn it. Aaron is splashing you playfully. You flex. Aaron flexes twice as hard. Attack increases for you too. Flexing contest? Okay, flex more. Aaron is ready for your next flex. You flex harder. Aaron flexes thrice as hard. Attack increases for you too. Nice! I won't lose though. Oh god. Maybe I shouldn't flex. Aaron is ready for your next flex. Okay, I'm gonna flex one more time. You flex. Aaron flexes very hard. He flexes himself out of the room! You won! Awesome. Can I read the sign if I do this? I always like this part of the song. I forgot I was technically streaming for people. If an error is made, the Bell Blossom can call bridge seeds back to where they started. Good to know. Bum-bum. Washiwa. Washiwa shuffles up. Hi, Washiwa. Clean. You ask Washiwa to clean you. It hops around excitedly. Tweet. Green means clean. Yay. Yeah, damn it. Smells like detergent. Yeah. I want to read that sign. After I read this sign, I might go back to the save point and get my HP back. Congratulations! You failed the puzzle. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna get my HP back. always liked the feeling of Waterfall. Like the color palette, the sounds, the music. It's very peaceful. You know, I know this isn't the answer, but I wonder what happens if I... Oh, right, the bench! I just wasn't ready for the responsibility. There's a lone quiche sitting underneath this bench. Will you take it? Yes. You got the abandoned quiche. Abandoned quiche. Heals 34 HP. A psychologically damaged spinach egg pie. Poor quiche. I know you can re-abandon the quiche. You can put it back. I'm not going to do that. You know, because the Papyrus says Sans baked something that was un-quiche-like, I think Sans might have baked that quiche. He's the one who wasn't ready for the responsibility. There's a way to do this. You know, I know nobody's watching this anyway, but I am sorry for being quiet. It's just the music in Waterfall is so good, and I like it so much, I kind of want to be quiet. Oh. Hello, this is Papyrus. How did I get this number? It was easy. I just dialed every number sequentially until I got yours. Also, you called me like a dozen times since I gave you my phone number, so I also did that. So, what are you wearing? I'm asking for a friend. She thought she saw you wearing a dusty tutu. Is that true? Are you wearing a dusty tutu? What will you say? Okay, I think either way I answer, it's gonna kind of like, quote unquote, backfire for me. Or backfire on me. So, you know what? I'm going to treat this like I just want to be honest with Papyrus. I'll say, yes, I was wearing a dusty tutu. So you are wearing a dusty tutu. Got it! Wink, wink. Have a nice day! Click. Wishing room. A long time ago, monsters would whisper their wishes to the stars in the sky. If you hoped with all your heart, your wish would come true. Now, all we have are these sparkling stones on the ceiling. Thousands of people wishing together can't be wrong. The king will prove that. Moldsmal, I was having a moment. Oh. I forget if there's something I should do with Moldsmal, because I'm not getting any gold when I spare them. Come on, sis, make a wish. I wish my sister and I will see the real stars someday. Ah, seems my horoscope is the same as last week's. Yeah, because there's no stars. I'm gonna quickly look up the Moldsmal thing. Undertale Moldsmal. Give me an excuse to just listen to this music. Moldsmal can be immediately spared, although imitating or flirting with it first gives it a yellow name in the credits and gives 1 gold. Okay, so I should do something. Look through the telescope? Yes. Check wall. This is pretty. Check wall. Ooh, yeah. Bum, ba, ba, dum, ba, da, 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 da. Ancient writing covers the walls. You can just make out the words. The war of humans and monsters. Why did the humans attack? Indeed, it seemed that they had nothing to fear. Humans are unbelievably strong. It would take the soul of nearly every monster just to equal the power of a single human soul. But humans have one weakness. Ironically, it is the strength of their soul. Its power allows it to persist outside the human body, even after death. If a monster defeats a human, they can take its soul. A monster with a human soul. A horrible beast with unfathomable power. It's an illustration of a strange creature. There's something very unsettling about this drawing. I'm trying to reposition my mic. It's not really working. Oh well. God, the mood of this game can also be so good. Oh no. Shit. Ah. Ah. This sucks. Cut it out. No. Ah. Why? I'm a child. I'm a child. Shit. Yep. Yes. No. Yes. Hi. Place the child. You can come out now. Yo, did you see that? Undyne just touched me. I'm never washing my face ever again. Man, are you unlucky. If you were standing just a little bit to the left... Yo, don't worry. I'm sure we'll see her again. Plop. My voice for you is fluctuating, and I want it to stay put. This cheese has been here so long, a magical crystal has grown around it. It's stuck to the table. Squeak. Knowing the mouse might one day extract the cheese from the mystical crystal, it fills you with determination. Still squeak. Why are there so many tables lying around here? Good question. Here's the box? Yeah. I mean, 34 health is good. I'm gonna put the quiche in the box. Thinking about getting into the telescope business. It's normally 50,000 gold to use this premium telescope, but since I know you, you can just use it for free. How's about it? Use a telescope? Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. It's pointed at Mars. Ah. Huh? You aren't satisfied? Don't worry. I'll give you a full refund. Thank you, Sans. I look like I walked into a doorknob. What's a star? Can you touch it? Can you eat it? Can you kill it? Are you a star? I don't like the fact you asked that after asking if you can kill it. What's up here? Hey, it's you! The ancient glyphs have been painted over with a list of 21 different flavors. I relocated my store, but there's still no customers. Well, fortunately, I thought of a solution. Punch cards! Every time you buy an ice cream, you can take a punch card from the box. If you have 3 cards, you can trade them for a free ice cream. They're sure to get customers to come back. Ice cream, it's a frozen treat that warms your heart. Now just 25 gold. Super! Here you go. Your card's in the box. You got that ice cream. Ice cream. I'll get another one. Super. So I got 2. Well, how much do you heal again? You heal 15. I'm gonna put my monster candy. The box contains 2 cards. Take a card. Just in case, I'm just gonna go here. Yeah, that's 15. Here, there. Wait, how much can I put in the box? Oh. Two bugs in the box are playing a 3-card game. I'll leave you to your game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You hear a passing conversation. So, don't you have any wishes to make? You hear a passing conversation. Just one, but it's kind of stupid. You know what? First I'm gonna, check what was up above. So I forget if, this is, we're progressing. Oh, yeah, I have to keep going down. Hi, Ducky. It's a pair of ballet shoes. Will you take it? Yes. You got ballet shoes. Ballet shoes. Weapons attack 7. These used shoes make you feel incredibly dangerous. You equip the ballet shoes. I better go up and put away my other armor. Yeah. You know, it's funny, even though I'm not planning on hurting anyone, I'm doing real pacifist here. Wow, I can't. Oof. I should find a shop and sell some stuff, shouldn't I? I don't feel like backtracking, so I guess I'll just keep going, and I guess I'll drop something if I really need to. Maybe I'll sell it to Temmie if I ever find her. Oh wait, I went this way, right? Yeah, I went this way. It's a Mold Small? You walk into Mold Small! Alright, I'm going to imitate. You lie immobile with Mold Small. You feel like you understand their world a little better. Slime sounds blurble blurble. Ah, damn it. You won! I earned a gold, and now your name will be colored in at the end. Hello, this is Papyrus. Remember when I asked you about clothes? Well, the friend who wanted to know, her opinion of you is very murdery. But I bet you knew that already, and because you knew that, I told her what you told me you were wearing. A dusty tutu. Because I knew, of course, after such a suspicious question, you would obviously change your clothes. You're such a smart cookie. This way, you're safe, and I didn't lie. No betrayal anywhere. Being friends with everyone is easy. That's alright, Papyrus. You can be honest. I'll call you back. There's no response. You hear a passing conversation. Don't say that. Come on, I promise I won't laugh. Oh. Washua and Aaron appear. Let's clean you. You ask Washua to clean you. Hops around excitedly. Green means clean. Shit. Yeah. No need for a swimming suit. Happy you're confident in your body, Aaron. You're sweating bullets. What if I shoot you? Tell Aaron to go away. You'll change your mind. Ow. Smells like a mussel farm. Oh, no. I don't like the fact that I think I'm gonna phew. Flex hard, he flexed all in the room. Yay, I got money. You know what? I'm gonna make a little room by eating one of these ice creams. An illustration of a hug. Aw, your HP's maxed out. Ba, 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 ba. The power to take their souls. This is the power that the humans feared. Yoik! Hello. Oh, yeah, you. Hey there. Noticed you were here. I'm Onion-san. Onion-san, you hear? Hi, Onion-san. I'm gonna take a sec to check my stream. See if there's... Nope. No one here. Just me. Okay. You're visiting Waterfall, huh? It's great here, huh? You love it, huh? Yeah, me too. It's my big favorite. Papyrus. Onion? Alright. Even though the water's getting so shallow here, I have to sit down all the time, but hey, that's okay. It beats moving to the city and living in a crowded aquarium, like all my friends did. Thanks for letting me know. And the aquarium's full anyway, so even if I wanted to, that's okay though, you hear? Undyne's gonna fix everything, you hear? I'm gonna get out of here and live in the ocean, you hear? Hey, there. That's the end of this room. I'll see you around. Have a good time. In Waterfall! Thanks, Onion-san! I don't dislike Onion-san, but I do sometimes like, oh, hey, Vey. Oh, Shiren. Sharon hides in the corner, but somehow encounters you anyway. Sharon, attack 19, defense 0, tone deaf. She's too ashamed to sing her deadly song. Toot. Sharon pretends to be a pop idol. Maybe hum. You hum a funky tune. Sharon follows your melody. See, Ray, see, Ray, see. Oh. Sharon seems much more comfortable singing along. You won. The northern room hides a great treasure. A haunting song echoes down the corridor. Won't you play along? Only the first 8 are fine. There's a piano here. Play it. Let's do a little cheating. Okay, well, the answer to this will be seen elsewhere. But I want to see, like, is there any secrets? Like, can I play any other song? Oh, well, I'll pretend like I'm playing my first time. I'll come back here. His power has no counter. Indeed, a human cannot take a monster's soul. When a monster dies, its soul disappears, and an incredible power would be needed to take the soul of a living monster. There is only one exception, the soul of a special species of monster called a boss monster. A boss monster's soul is strong enough to persist after death, if only for a few moments. A human could absorb this soul, but this has never happened, and now it never will. It's a statue. The structures at its feet seem dry. Please take one. Take an umbrella. Place the umbrella atop the statue. Inside the statue, a music box begins to play. Ooh. Writing it down. Bum 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 bum. It's a legendary artifact. Will you take it? Yes. You're carrying too many dogs. Annoying dog. Annoying dog. Dog. A little white dog. It's fast asleep. I forgot how this goes. Let's see, artifact room. Okay, let's use the annoying dog. You deployed the dog. The dog absorbs the artifact. The artifact is gone. Now I have dog residue. Dog residue. Dog item. Dirty dishes left unwashed by a dog. There's something annoying about this room. Nobody picked up. I'm just gonna double check. How do I use dog residue? Using the dog residue fills the inventory with dog residue and dog salad. Keeping a single dog residue ensures a farmable source of gold, as dog residue copies as well as dog salads can be repeatedly sold to the Tem shop. Just gonna do one more Google search. How to farm dog residue. Alright, dog residue can be used infinitely. Fill the remaining slots in your inventory with more dog residue and maybe dog salad. Using the dog salad to make you consume it, so there's no way to regenerate dog salad. Dog residue will sell for 1 to 4 gold. Dog salad will sell for 8. Additionally, at any point in time you may get excited, offer you above amounts to values. Okay, so I'll keep that. No, I'm just gonna go back really quickly because I want to make sure I didn't miss. Oh geez, no. You know what? I'm not gonna walk by you again. I'm just gonna continue onward. Oh, underground's beautiful. Yo, you got an umbrella? Awesome. Let's go. Aw, little reflections. Man, Undyne is so cool. She beats up bad guys and never loses. If I was a human, I'd wet the bed every night, knowing she was gonna beat me up. Wonder how the rain system works down here. So, one time, we had a school project where we had to take care of a flower. The king, we had to call him Mr. Dreamer, volunteered to donate his own flowers. He ended up coming to school and teaching the class about responsibility and stuff. That got me thinking, yo, how cool would it be if Undyne came to school? She could beat up all the teachers. Well, she probably would. Maybe she wouldn't beat up the teachers. She's too cool to ever hurt an innocent person. I hope you're right, man. Ooh. God this game's cool. It's Disneyland. Return the umbrella. Yo, this ledge is way too steep. Yo, you want to see Undyne, right? Climb on my shoulders. Yup. Yo, you go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I always find a way to get through. I worry about you, kid. The humans, afraid of our power, declared war on us. They attacked suddenly and without mercy. The serene sound of a distant music box. It fills you with determination. Oh wait, I want to call him Pyrus. In the end, it could hardly be called a war. United, the humans were too powerful, and us monsters too weak. Not a single soul was taken, and countless monsters returned to dust. Not a single soul was taken. I guess that means no human was killed. Or maybe they were killed and their souls were wasted? I don't know. God. Oh no. Ah, jeez. Nah. Ugh. Shh. Ah. Shit. God, this is so freaking tense. Hello? And I'm dead. It sounds like it came from over here. Oh, you've fallen down, haven't you? Are you okay? Here, get up. Nerd, huh? That's a nice name. My name is... Ooh. Weird dream. Piles of garbage. There are quite a few brands you recognize. Just garbage. The waterfall here seems to flow from the ceiling of the cavern. Occasionally, a piece of trash will flow through and fall into the bottomless abyss below. Viewing this endless cycle of worthless garbage, it fills you with determination. Rest your hand on the rusted bike. Its horn wheezes a honk of despair. Whoop. Just garbage. A beat-up desktop computer. The inside's empty. Garbage. It's a cooler. It has no brand and shows no signs of wear. Inside are a couple of freeze-dried space food bars. Take one? You're carrying too much. Alright, gotta drop something. I guess. Okay, you heal 15. You heal 12. And I do have the cider. Tell you what, I'll drop the ice cream. I don't want to drop the cinnamon bun. It heals more. The ice cream is thrown away. Take space food bar. You got the astronaut food. There's another one. Astronaut food heals 21 for feeding a pet astronaut. How much do you heal? You're 22, so I shouldn't throw you out. You heal just 12. You're sentimental. I do have the spider cider. I feel bad throwing... Okay, you know what? Because Spider Donut is very sentimental to me. This will sound stupid, but I want my character to eat it. So I could buy more cinnamon buns. So I'll drop the cinnamon bun. I'll get the other space food bar. You got the astronaut food. Cooler's empty. It's a DVD case for an anime. Desperate claw marks cover the edges. Trash heap. Seems like a regular training dummy. Do you want to beat it up? No. You stare into each other's eyes for a moment. Dunna! Too intimidated to fight me, huh? I'm a ghost that lives inside a dummy. My cousin used to live inside a dummy too, until you came along. When you talked to them, they thought they were in for a nice chat. But the things you said, horrible, shocking, unbelievable. It spooked them right out of the dummy. Human, I'll scare your soul out of your body. Ooh, you mad. Mad dummy blocks the way, you freaky little thing. Talk. You talk to the dummy. It doesn't seem much for conversation. No one is happy with this. Pitiful, pitiful, pitiful! Ow, you dummies! Watch where you aim and your magic attacks! Hey, you! Forget I said anything about magic. Attack 30, defense, yes. Because they're a ghost, physical attacks will fail. I'll defeat you and take your soul. Beep 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 ba dee ba da beep ba beep da ba beep ba beep da ba beep ba beep da ba beep da ba beep da ba beep ba da ba beep ba da ba. Mad dummy glares into a mirror, then turns to you with the same expression. Hey, no worries. I too have to make sure I'm making the facial expression I want to make. You know, you go through life, you sort of think to yourself, facial expressions are intuitive. People will know how I feel based on how I look, and then you look in a mirror, or you'll see a video of yourself, like a candid video, and you realize, oh, I don't really have good facial expressions. I look weird. Anyway, talks to the dummy, doesn't see much conversation, no one's happy. I'll use your soul to cross the barrier. Beep ba ba da bow, beep ba dee, doo ba dee, doo ba da beep ba boodle dee. Mad Dummy is hoppin' mad. I'll just spare you. I'll stand in the window of a fancy store. Boopity bop bop boodle dee. Boop dee ah ah ow. Dun 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 dee da dow. Mad Dummy's doing an armless ska dance. Then everything I want will be mine. Mad Dummy's getting cotton all over the dialogue box. Huh? Yeah, I guess that'll avenge my cousin. Oh, no. Mad Dummy's getting cotton. Alright. What was her name again? Shit. Whatever. Do I have to aim things at you, or is it just like a survive thing? Foolish. God, it's such a good song. Pitiful. Neater. You know, it's hard to aim things at you. Futile. Yeah. Come on. How's everyone doing tonight? Shit. Hopefully no one minds me saying shit. Hey guys! Dummies! Remember how I said not to shoot at me? Well, failures! You're fired! You're all being replaced! Now you'll see my true power, relying on people that aren't garbage. Mechanical whirs fill the room. Dummy bots! Magic missile! Beep bop beep, beep buddy, beep it up, beep bop, beep up beep, doot. Dummy bots, try again. Yeah. Dummy bots, you're awful. Mad Dummy is bossing around its bullets. Dummy bots, final attack! No, I hate this. I haven't died yet. I don't want to start now. Shit. No way! These guys are even worse than the other guys. Who cares? I don't need friends. I got knives! I'm out of knives. But it doesn't matter. You can't hurt me and I can't hurt you. You'll be stuck fighting me forever. What the heck is this? Acid rain? Ah, forget it. I'm out of here. Whoop. Sorry, I interrupted you, didn't I? As soon as I came over, your friend immediately left. Oh no, you guys look like you were having fun. Really, is that what it looked like? Oh no, I just wanted to say hi. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna head home now. Oh, feel free to come with if you want, but no pressure. I understand if you're busy. It's fine. No worries. Just thought I'd offer. Aw, of course I want to come with you. Yeah, save point. Hey, my house is up here, in case you want to see, or in case you don't. You feel a calming tranquility. You're filled with determination. I'm still got so much stuff here. Hey, little duck. This little bird wants to carry you across, except not now. What? 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 It's a living. Doesn't seem like anyone's home. Oh, that's Undyne's house. Let's go hang out there someday. Hey, you're near Undyne's house. That's to the left upwards. Luptwards. All the other directions go to the wrong house. North, ghost house. East, turtle house. South, trash house. Robot house? A bird monster? Try talking to it. Or you could put me on the line. I've got some pretty good tweets. Horrible bird imitations. Tweets. That's a old joke. I know why you called me. I always make people feel better when they're down in the dumps. I've spent too long with my brother today. North Bluke Acres, East Hotland, Temmie Village. Oh, you really came. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. It's not much, but make yourself at home. Oh, are you hungry? I can get you something to eat. You're just a little ghost. This is a ghost sandwich. Do you want to try it? You attempt to bite the ghost sandwich. You phase right through it. Oh, never mind. After a great meal, I like to lie on the ground and feel like garbage. It's a family tradition. Do you want to join me? Okay, follow my lead. Here we go. You lie down as long as you don't move. So, only move around when you want to get up, I guess. Honestly, floor time sounds like a good idea. Whoa. God, Hubble telescope. I took a trip to LA last month. And when I was there, I went to Griffith Observatory. And they have this they have this thing in Griffith Observatory, and they chose a section of the sky that would be covered up by your thumb if you held it like a short distance from your face. It's like if you're looking at the sky and you held up your thumb a certain distance from your face, and it's that section of the sky that your thumb would cover. And they used, high-power telescopes to look as far into space as possible just for that area of the sky that would be covered by your thumb. And they took those images and expanded them really big, and they covered an entire wall in, porcelain, painted porcelain, I think, or painted plates. And this whole wall has millions of celestial bodies in it. Of course, they're all incredible distances away from each other, light years and light years, but still, far, far into space are all these things, galaxies, stars, nebula. It just really hammers in how big everything out there is. We don't know if we're alone or not, but there's definitely a lot more out there than just us, just in terms of planets and star systems alone. It's amazing, and we'll probably never get to go there in our lifetimes, but who knows about people afterwards? This is something to think about when you're lying and feeling like garbage. Also at the Griffith Observatory, I saw one of the films that was shown in the Leonard Nimoy Event Horizon Theater, and it was a film narrated by Leonard Nimoy, which is sweet to watch. Rest in peace. There's one part where he's sort of giving the history of the Griffith Observatory, and he goes like, and there's the Event Horizon Theater. Oh, looks like there's a film on. Let's see what's on right now. And he walks into the Event Horizon Theater, and it's the movie that's happening right now. Like the movie that he's narrating just a few minutes back. And he walks in, and there's him from a few minutes ago narrating, Griffith Observatory, da-da-da. And then it's a video of him in the theater looking at this, and then he looks back at the camera with the goofiest smile on his face. Just like, so funny. That was a good trip. Anyway, I guess it's time to stop lying around like garbage. Well, that was nice. Thank you. Oh, that's my TV. There's a show I like to watch on it. Sometimes. Coming straight from your house. Okay. The computer's internet... Sorry, I almost became Natsblook there. The computer's internet browser is open to a music sharing forum. I wonder which one. Napstablook. Yeah, I was rewatching Futurama yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but a few days ago. And I rewatched the one where Fry downloads Lucy Liu's personality into a robot. And, it references Napster. And it's funny to think that when they made that, they thought that Napster would continue on. I guess when you're writing a cartoon like that, you're not necessarily thinking, like, this will continue on into the future, I'm sure of it. It's just like, oh, this is what people now know, and we're gonna reference it. It's interesting to know, it's interesting to see what references of the time feel charming, charmingly dated, like the Napster reference, and what references just feel kind of annoyingly dated. Maybe it depends on time, but the Napster reference in that one, I think it's charmingly dated. But then there's a later episode from the Comedy Central era, where it's the My Phone, the iMom phone, whatever it was called, the My Phone, and they're parroting Apple circa that time, and I don't hate it, but I do think it's a little annoyingly dated. Anyway. This CD is labeled Spook Tunes. Play it. You play the CD. This CD is labeled Spook Wave. Spooky. Ghouliday music. God. It's a spider web. There's a flyer for a bake sale on it. I'm gonna go back to Spook Tune. Oh, classic Spook Tune. They don't make songs like this anymore. Dang, not that ambience. It's like my whole body's being spooked. Oh, this one. Once you learn the lyrics, it's hard not to sing along. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, what's up? So you're friends with a ghost. Isn't that kind of spooky? I think you'd like your friends warm and cuddly, like skeletons. Oh yeah, you're talking about the music. Thanks, Napstablook, I'm off. It's locked. Meep, meep. It's a snail. For some reason, you can't help but wonder what it tastes like. Snail. Oh, wait, Snail. Good gosh, don't I look like a perfectly normal snail? Wait, hang on, I want to reset your dialogue option. Snail, a long journey extends in front of you. Snail, reach far and stretch beyond the horizons. Snail, so snaileth Sam Buell. These snails are just like my brother. Round, slow, and constantly emitting slime. Ugh. I've been long overdue for a second house. This snail is counting dollar bills. Awkward. I'm working right now. I mean, welcome to Bluke Family Snail Farm. Yeah, I'm the only employee. This place used to get a lot of business, but our main customer disappeared one day. Now it's just some hairy guy that shows up once a month. Really, I'm working. I don't want the boss to get mad at me. Especially since I'm my own boss. Relatable. When I say relatable, I'm not my own boss. I guess when I manage myself when I'm remote working. Anyway, some hairy guy that comes around once a month. Probably Asgore, right? I don't know who else. But you know, you think he and Toriel would be like a package deal. Oh, whatever. You want to play a game? It's called Thunder Snail. The snails will race, and if the yellow snail wins, you win. It's 10G to play. Alright. Okay, press C repeatedly to encourage your snail. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! There's a way to win this. Oh, you both tried your best, but the snail looks discouraged. Your best wasn't good enough. Oh. You know what? I got the gold. Let's see. Snail race. Press C every time the exclamation mark above the snail isn't visible. Let's try again. I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna wait and see. How do you do that? Okay, let's see this. Okay, I think I did it. Come on. Okay, well, it is better. How much money do I have? Yeah, I got enough. Okay, let's try one more time. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. This is... I'm sorry, this is very excruciating. Damn it! Okay, I'm a little... See, the thing is... Alright, I'm gonna... no one's watching me anyway. One more time. Alright, that's it. I'm giving up. There's a way to do it. I'm not good enough. If you see a shop, you should stop, drop, and roll into some great deals, because we're having a fire sale at my imaginary store which sells flames. Right. I should sell my monster candy. Can I not switch out items? Okay. Whoa there! I've got some neat junk for sale! Right, I can't buy anything. What are you looking for? 18 looks like a crab. Heals 10 HP and speed up in battle. Cloudy glasses, invincible longer. But minus... Oh yeah, it's weaker than invincible longer. I guess the torn notebook, because I don't really care about stuff. Anything you want to know? I've been around a long time. Maybe too long. Studying history sure is easy when you live through so much of it yourself. That emblem. Huh? You don't know what this is? What are they teaching your kids at school nowadays? That's the Delta Rune, the emblem of our kingdom, and a pretty kick-ass game. The Kingdom of Monsters. Great name, huh? It's as I always say, old King Fluffy Buns can't name for beans. That emblem actually predates written history. The original meaning has been lost to time. All we know is that the triangle symbolizes us monsters below, and the winged circle above symbolizes something else. Most people say it's the angel from the prophecy. Oh yeah, the prophecy. Well, let me get a handle on what I think his voice sounds like. Hey kids. Oh, okay. I want to make him sound like how I think he sounds, but I don't want to sound dumb. You winning, kids? I'm just gonna go with one. Legend has it, an angel who has seen the surface will descend from above and bring us freedom. Lately, the people have been taking a bleaker outlook, calling that winged circle the angel of death, a harbinger of destruction, waiting to free us from this mortal realm. In my opinion, when I see that little circle, I just think it looks neat. King Fluffy Buns? He's a friendly, happy-go-lucky kind of guy. If you keep walking around long enough, you'll probably meet him. He loves to walk around and talk to people. Huh? Why do I call Dreamer Fluffy Buns? Oh, that's a great story. I don't remember it. If you come back much later, I'm sure I'll have remembered by then. Yeah, I've learned why I like his buns so much. Undyne? Yeah, she's a local around here. Through grit and determination alone, she fought her way to the top of the Royal Guard. Actually, she just came through here asking about someone who looked just like you. I'd watch your back, kid, and buy some items. It might just save your hide. Don't be shy now. I'm trying to get rid of my junk, not get more of it. Though I've heard if you want to sell stuff, the Temmie village is your best bet. Where is it? I don't remember. Alright, because find a Temmie village. Careful out there, kid. I know what's supposed to be here, but I guess it's just not here yet. Is the river person there today? No, he's not. I just realized I'm making Gerson sound a bit like Papyrus. Winning, kids? Nah, that's not good. Hurt, beaten, and fearful for our lives, we surrender to the humans. 7 of their greatest magicians sealed us underground with a magic spell. Anything can enter through the seal, but only beings with a powerful soul can leave. There is only one way to reverse this spell. If a huge power equivalent to 7 human souls attacks the barrier, it will be destroyed. But this cursed place has no entrances or exits. There's no way a human could come here. We will remain trapped down here forever. Special enemy Temmie appears to defeat you. Temmie, rated 10 out of 10. Loves to pet cute humans, but you're allergic. Ow, that's not what she sounds like. Ow, cute. Oh, no, I don't like that. I forgot about this. Ow. Temmie's trying to glomp you. Feed Temmie Flakes. Temmie only wants the Temmie Flakes. No, so hunger. Guys. Na 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 na. Shit, na na na. Smells like Temmy Flakes. No, so hunger. Okay, I guess that's not doing anything. Temmy accidentally misspells her own name. Talk. You say hello to Temmy. Hoi, I'm Temmy! Uh-oh. Ow. Temmy's trying to glomp you. Ooh. Alright, I'm just gonna... Mold Small is very normal. You approach Mold Small, suddenly... Whoa! Oh no. Ow. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Mold Big needs some distance. You know what? Good opportunity to use an item. Eat the cinnamon bunny. Chased Wiggle. Hug. You hug Mold Big. Gross slime covers you. Speed decreased. Oh no. I don't like this. Mold Big gyrates reservedly. Lie down. You lie down. Mold Big lies down too now. Mold Big understands life. Smells like a bait shop. Damn it. Unhug. You don't hug Mold Big. It appreciates the respect of its boundaries. Yay, Temmy Village! Hoi! Welcome to Tem Village! Bop doo da bop ba da bop boop bop. You feel something. You're filled with the Temmy Nation. Hoi! I'm Temmy! And this is my friend, Temmy! Hoi! I'm Temmy! And this is my friend, Temmy! Hoi! I'm Temmy! Don't forget my friend! Hi, I'm Bob. Yeah, I can't really do a good Temmy voice. Rich history of Tem. Hoi! You should check out Tem Shop! Yeah, I agree. Should check Tem Shop. Ow. Humans, such a cute statue of Tem. Very famous. Very. Hello? Feeling of being watched. Mushroom dance. Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean? Ugh. It symbolizes my inner torment, trapped here by my hyphae. My struggle to pull away, my struggle to escape, but alas, to no avail. I don't like that I thought your nostrils were your eyes. Branching filaments. Tem heard human allergics to Tem. That okay. Tem understand. Tem also allergic to Tem. Waves! Jeez. It's hard-boiled. Tem, watch egg. Egg will hatch. Tem, proud parent. Use box. What do I want? There's gotta be something I can sell. I'll sell the monster candy. Hoi! Welcome to the Tem Shop! Hoi! Welcome to Tem Shop! Tem Flake, Tem Flake. Tem Flake, expensive. And Tem pay for colic. Well, I want to help you pay for colic. Hoi! I'm Temmie! Hoi! I'm Temmie! Hoi! I'm Temmie! Us Tems have a deep history. Alright? Yeah, go to Tem Shop! Alright. Well, monster candy can get 25 gold. Whoa! You got a monster candies! I gotta have that monster candies, but I gotta pay for colic. 10 always want monster candies. 26 gold. No. Oh, wait, did I say yes? Never mind. Okay. Alright, I want to keep my Astro food. Tough glove. Snow piece. I don't want to sell the snow piece. Spider donut. I know I have the spider cider, but I want to keep it for sentimental reasons. Boy, welcome to the Tem Shop. Boy! Alright, let's see here. Use the box. I guess there's no point in keeping all this stuff. You want a stick? Let's sell a stick. Let's say any point in keeping. Huh, interesting. You can't re-equip the bandage once you take it off. It'll just heal 10 HP and be consumed. Yeah, Cinnamon Bunny and CT can be traded later for money once each, but are easily rebuyable. Interesting. I'm checking people's advice. Stick you could use in the Doggo or Metaton EX fight. Interesting. Sell armor and weapons as soon as you find a stronger version because they take up box space and you don't need them. Weapons can be sold if you find a better one. Just be aware of what effects weapons has. Weapons and armor found in shops never run out, so you can always backtrack and buy more. Oh, so I could buy... I mean, I could sell the tough glove and the manly bandana. Alright, so I could sell my tough glove. Tempt my tough glove for 50 gold! Maybe say no. Ah, well, yeah. Maybe I'll put my stick back. Alright, so... Okay, I could sell my manly bandana. Alright. Mandana. Let's see. Alright, just to make things easier, I'm gonna... my astronaut food in the box. You use dog residue. The rest of your inventory filled up with dog residue. Dog residue, or salad? Dog salad. Heals question mark HP. Recovers HP. Hit poodles. So, maybe I'll do this, and I think maybe I'll end the stream when I send 10 to college, and then I'll have to finish Waterfall in the next stream. You know what? Let me check the chat, see if there's anyone here. I only have a one monitor set up, so I can't look at the chat while I do this. Nope, still unchanged. Just me here. Okay. Oh, wait, there's somebody here. Or there was somebody here. It says Toriel_Undertale. Hello there. Hi, Toriel_Undertale. When did you put that there? I genuinely don't know when you put that there. Wait, no, I was about to chat on the account I'm looking at this on, and no. Anyway, hi, Toriel_Undertale. What's up? You're not there anymore, so there's no point in saying that, but, cool you joined. Can I check you out? No, I guess I can't. Well, thank you for joining the chat, if only for a second. I think you're the only person who's ever put a message in here yet. I hope that's a good sign. That people will join. Anyway, alright, so I'm gonna do this. Is there any, like, anecdotes I can tell? You know, I've been thinking about something to tell, since the snail races. My sister has a fun anecdote. Whoa! You got a dog residues! I gotta have that dog residues, but I gotta pay for college. Tim always wanted dog residues. No. But... 6 gold. Okay, do 6. I think my sister read this on the internet. I don't think she witnessed it herself. But, one time she talked about how kids will just assume that the name of, I'm gonna turn the sound off on my end. You'll still hear it. She would talk about how kids will just assume that the name of the protagonist of a movie is the name of the movie. And, she said she saw something online where, you know, the kids were going to see the movie Turbo about the snail. I never saw it in theaters. I've never seen it. The snail that, I don't know, gets nitroglycerin in him and goes fast. I barely know the plot. Anyway, apparently there was a kid outside a theater when this was going on, and he was just shouting, "The snail's name is Turbo! His name is Turbo!" Like he was insisting that the snail's name was Turbo. Even though, as far as I know, the snail's name is not in Turbo. I actually don't know what the snail's name is. You know what? I'm gonna look up what the snail's name is. Turbo. 2013. God, I feel old. I thought it was in college when Turbo came out. No, I mean, 2013. Depending on when in the year that came out. When did it come out? May 2013 in Cine Europe, July 2013 in the United States. I was getting ready to go into high school. I was just about to get into high school. That is insane. Voice cast. Ryan Reynolds as Theo Turbo. Oh. So his name is Turbo. What do you know? But his name is Theo. Okay, kid was partially right. Good on you, kid. Oops. I didn't mean to downgrade the deal. My mistake. I wonder if I'll ever get to a place where I can write a kids movie, write anything to be published or performed. You know, I haven't talked much about myself since starting to do this, which makes sense. I'm not trying to be like some sort of personality. I mean, I don't know what will be the point. After this month, when I'm done caring for my relative's dog, I'm not really going to have a private room to myself to stream. So yeah, when the month is up, I'm just gonna stop streaming altogether, which is why I'm streaming so much. Not just because I can, but I need to. I actually don't know if I'll be able to finish, like, all of Undertale and Deltarune by the end of the month. I mean, I probably could if I play every day, but, you know, I'd have to play every day. And the thing is, each chapter of Deltarune is like its own game. Chapter 1 is easier to get through, but chapters 2 to 3 are themselves their own games. I hope I can, because I really want to do streams of them all, even if no one watches. I was rambling. Did I have a point to this? Right, I haven't said much about myself, but, I am a writer. I remember I used to feel insecure about saying I am a writer, because I thought I'd need to be, successful first. But no, I write regularly, even if it doesn't always get published, and I do it. I am a writer. I went to school for it. Well, you know, I went to school and then decided to make it about that. You know, I went to college, I didn't even know what I was going to major in, and then I realized, oh, I could do creative writing. I was a little discouraged about it at first, just because, you know, you hear all the jokes about getting an art degree, and how it's, like, useless, or doesn't do much, or you know, you can just practice it yourself. You don't have to go to college for it, and that's true. You know, you don't have to go to college for art to be good at it. But, I'm glad I made that my schooling, because I love art. I mean, I love writing. And it did teach me some good things. It gave me, you know, a reason to focus on it and really dedicate myself to it. Projects to work on and everything. And I want to do something big with my writing. I don't necessarily want to become famous. You shouldn't want to become rich and famous and recognizable through writing, because oftentimes it's just not going to work out that way. But I want to get a modest. I wanted to at least put my writing out there. I want it to be published enough and recognized enough that I can, you know, make a name for myself. Let my work be found by people in the future. So far, I've had just one thing be published. I've had a short story be published in a queer, supernatural romance anthology, and I'm very proud of that. I do think it's a good story. I think I write better now, but I think that story is very strong from my skill when I wrote it. I have a webcomic, actually. The little guy that's in my technical difficulty screen, that's my comic character, Softboy Pillowman. I made him for my BA's thesis project, my bachelor's project. My thesis project ended up being transgender representation in children's picture books. And my creative project ended up being writing and illustrating my own picture book, and then I wrote like the scripts for 2 other picture books. They're not good, but I worked so hard on them that I think I accidentally convinced my professors to give me an award. Like, I got like the Language and Literature Prize of the BA graduates that year. I really do think it was just because I worked so damn hard, and they're like, oh, we gotta give him something. But ever since then, I've just kept working on, like, the character and the world of the character. I sort of rebooted it for my webcomic. Like, the world of the webcomic is a little different than that original picture book plan. if I ever try to redo that project to be a picture book for publication, it would be vastly different. It would be very reworked. You know, I'm almost considering saving this for, like, off-screen. You know, off-stream. You know, do this on my own. But, you know, I bought a microphone. I've always wanted to stream and never had the opportunity. And no one's here to tell me they're bored, so goddammit, I'm just going to keep doing it. Tell you what, I'm going to keep farming money until 11, because I do want a little time. At 11:30 is, you know, the Stephen Colbert show, and I want time to watch that, so. Anybody else watch The Late Show with Stephen Colbert? Anybody else watch The Colbert Report back when that was on? I was young when The Colbert Report was first on, so I wasn't really in tune with a lot of the jokes as a young kid, but I still watched it. It's because my dad watched it. It was, you know, the nightly ritual. There was The Daily Show, hosted by Jon Stewart, and then The Colbert Report after that. And I gained a big affinity for both shows, even before I really knew that everything was jokes, or that they were portraying the news through jokes. I still enjoyed watching it. And as I grew older, I actually got to appreciate what they were talking about and understand what they were talking about. I'm very happy that Jon Stewart is back hosting The Daily Show, even if it is just Mondays. He's always my favorite host of the week. I do have different feelings about the different correspondent hosts, and you know, they all have their strengths and weaknesses. And I do like when some of them take up the mantle for the week, but gosh darn, Jon Stewart is just the best. He just has a different way of handling things. Well, he has his way of handling things. He's always just so intelligent and funny, and I like that they let his interviews go over time. Like, they'll just show pretty much the whole interview instead of cut it for commercials when it's Jon Stewart. Because his interviews are my favorite. The Colbert Report, that was so long ago now. When it comes to the Colbert Report, I've got two jokes from the Colbert Report that I know off the top of my head. One was, there was a time when Campbell's was selling soup in pouches, and he joked about that. I don't remember specific jokes, I guess. I just remember him joking about Campbell's soup in pouches, because I also thought that was weird at the time. And there's one other joke that I do legitimately remember, and it's a running gag that my dad and I will say to each other sometimes when we talk about things that kids are interested in. There was one episode of The Colbert Report where Tom Hanks was his guest, and it was coming close to Halloween, and Cloud Atlas was coming out. So that sort of dates the joke. Cloud Atlas was about to premiere, and it was close to Halloween. So, the joke was they had this skit where they pretended like, oh, trick-or-treaters are coming, let's see what the kids are dressed as. And the three children that showed up were dressed as characters played by Tom Hanks. And at first it was just kind of cute. It was like, oh, look, this kid is dressed as Woody from Toy Story. Is it because you're here? And he's like, oh, no, you know, it's a popular kid's character. No, that's not surprising. And then there was one kid, I think he was dressed as the guy from Castaway, and he had like a little Wilson. And Stephen Colbert's like, oh, you know, are you sure this isn't because you're here? And Tom is like, oh, well, you know, movies, yeah, he's seen the movie, and it's not unheard of. And then the third kid was dressed as one of Tom Hanks's characters from Cloud Atlas, and Stephen Colbert's like, okay, now this really has to be because you're here. Like, what kid watches Cloud Atlas? And this is the part of the joke that my dad and I know word for word. And it's Tom Hanks goes, come on, Steven, you know kids these days with their SpongeBob and their Pokemon and their Cloud Atlas. And that delivery just tickled us so much that we just had to remember that for all time. And now whenever we talk about things that kids are interested in, we'll be like, oh, come on, with their SpongeBob and their Pokemon and their Cloud Atlas. And now, with me reciting that, I'm gonna make sure it catches on. You know, having to fill the air like this I mentioned this before. It'll be boring to bring it up again, but like the Game Grumps. This is why I like the Game Grumps. They had another person in the room. Maybe it's a good thing I don't have like a private space to do this normally, or another person to bounce off of, because I've, gasp. I've thought about having a podcast. Yeah, shock and horror there. But, shock and horror. Ever since I got friends in the UK, I've been, insecure about saying the word horror. Horror. Yeah, I've had that conversation with a British friend where I've said horror, and really quickly, so I'll say like horror. I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, could you repeat that? What'd you say? Would you say horror? Like horror? Well, no, to a British person, it sounds like I'm saying horror. 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 I remember I got a little more insecure about mirror. Like, because horror and horror, it's like, okay, that's kind of a funny mistake, you know? I'll be fine with that. But then one time I was talking about looking in the mirror, and I said it really fast. You're looking in the mirror, and my friend said, mirror. Shut up. And, it's not that bad making fun of someone's accent as long as you do it nicely. Yeah, I am a little insecure about it, but, it was all in good fun. And I think if I told them, like, hey, this is actually pissing me off, they'd be like, oh, sorry. I forgot what I was talking about. Right, podcast, shock and horror. Yeah, I've wanted to make a podcast just because I like talking about stuff. Probably why I like writing so much. I like sharing stories. I like talking about things that I've thought up in my head. But, I don't want to host a podcast by myself. I think it just feels too alone, too lonely, and, I think one of the reasons I want a podcast is I want to talk to people, and just being one person on the other end of the microphone is lonely. I think this is why so far this is my least favorite part of the stream, not just because not much is happening, but because, like, I started this to perform Undertale, to read all these good jokes out loud, and without that, it's a little, dull. And, before I'm a little worried about if people will like this or not, just because, it's just a performance and I'm not adding much of substance, but now it's just me. If you're actually rewatching this live stream, if you're watching this video, and you're still listening, you, either were just desperate for something to put on in the background and put this on, or, you somehow are interested in what I'm saying. And if you are the second one, I'm very, very grateful and impressed. It is 11, but I'm so damn close. But yeah, and I kind of promised myself at one point, if I ever make a podcast, it would be because I had a friend to do the podcast with. And I almost thought I had that in the bag. I had a friend that there was a while where they were saying they wanted to move to where I am. And, we were really close friends, so I already was like, hey, dude, if you ever move to where I am, like, I could be your roommate, and we could pay for your apartment together, pay the rent, and it'll help you out, help me out, damn it. Help you out, help me out, it'll be cool. And I sort of thought to myself, hey, maybe I can rope my friend into... Oh, that was close. Maybe I can rope my friend into doing a podcast with me. And I was already thinking of, like, potential topics for podcasts I could do with them. But now me and my friend, we're not really talking that much. So that's a little out the window. And, I'm not going to say I'm sad because I don't have a potential podcast partner anymore. That'd be grossly oversimplifying it. But, it's because I really do want someone to bounce off of and hear their thoughts as well. I think it's when we're in conversations with people that the best parts of our intellect and personality can really shine, when we have a foil or someone to play off of. And when we have to be entertaining on our own, it can feel a little hollow. And I think that's why I don't like watching a lot of Let's Plays that is just one person. Because it's so obvious that they're performing to nothing. They're performing to potential viewers, potential eyes. and it just feels ingenuous. And it happens to people that I do think have some genuine humor and charm. Like, I watched Markiplier for a little bit. But eventually, I just got kind of tired of the fact that he was performing to no one. And I don't really hold that against him. I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't like watching Markiplier because he's a No. He does what he does. And honestly, his performing style for Let's Plays might have changed, because I haven't seen him in a while, because I mostly watch Game Grumps. And again, this is me going like, oh, I barely watch him. It's like, no, I just, only so much YouTube I can watch. But at least from the time I was trying to watch him, it just got a little old. And it happens with a lot of single-person players. There's a time I was also watching Jacksepticeye on and off, and Jacksepticeye's very fun. But again, that single-person format, it just isn't my thing, personally. And here I am, being a single person, doing this, and being god-awfully boring. Well, no one's watching this yet anyway. If anyone makes a habit of watching, if I suddenly get, like, dozens of people watching, and I'm asked to cut down on this talking, then I will. Hey, if you're watching this video and you want me to shut up in future streams, then like and comment and say, hey, I'm going to keep watching, but only if you shut up a little bit more in these parts. Then I will, I promise. We're so close, people. I'll leave enough time for a shower before my show. Stephen Colbert. Has anyone here had his ice cream flavor? He's got a Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor called Americone Dream. It's good. It's not my favorite flavor, but it is very good. It's like a vanilla with a caramel swirl and chocolate-covered waffle cone pieces. And I remember when that ice cream flavor first started being sold, when he still had the Colbert Report. And I remember the first place I saw and bought a pint of it with my dad. It was in the cooler of my family's favorite video rental store. It was called Champagne Video. God, does that bring back memories. Champagne Video is no more. And, honestly, I'm a little afraid to say more about it, because I just realized that, like, if anyone... I mean, here's the thing. I live in a very, very big city. So, like, if I say where the city I live is, like, that alone wouldn't be enough to breach my privacy too much, because millions of people live here. So it's like, yeah, good luck tracking me down in this city of literally millions. But, I'm sort of afraid if I say more about the old video rental place I used to rent from, that'll be like, oh, I have kind of a percent more of an idea of where you might be in the world. Like, I'm not gonna say how far away from the video rental place I lived. I didn't live next to it. But, it's more of a hint about where I am in the world. And, I guess I just don't want to push my luck. To be fair, that video rental place doesn't exist anymore. But I guess, I was about to say what it got replaced with. Honestly, the fact that I said Champagne Video, like, I guess you could probably start looking and you'll find, like, all the video rental places named Champagne Video in the world, and then you can find it anyway, so maybe I'm already screwed. But, I'll just stop there. Please don't try and figure out where I live. Thank you. I understand I'm already over 1,000. I just want to give myself some buffer money. I'll try to just get to where I was. I was like, I'll say I was at 150. I'll just sell enough to make 150, and then I'll pretend I'm in college, and I'll stop streaming there. But yeah, that video rental store has a lot of good memories. I remember, I just said it has a lot of good memories, and I was about to say, I remember renting the Cat in the Hat live-action movie, and God, did that movie suck. Like, as a kid, I'm not going to say kids have worse taste than adults, but I feel like kids are more open to accepting shoddier media just because we're just more open to it. Like, I remember being a kid and being like, alright, this isn't the best, but, it has a story, it's slightly entertaining, I'll sit and watch it, And, like, even as a kid with more open standards, I remember me and my dad were just like, oh, this blows. This is not good. It's creepy as hell. Alright, let's put Tim in college. Tim pursue higher education. Whoa! That's a lot of muns. Can Tim really accepts? Okays, Tim go to college and make you prouds. Oh boy. Oh, the framed little Toby in the background. Tim back from Cool Egg. Tim learned many things. Learned to sell new item. Yeah. Oi, welcome to Tim Shop. I forgot. It's 999. Right. Wasn't it available for cheaper? Tem armor cost. To purchase it, the protagonist must purchase Tempeh for Colleague. Initial price that each death reduces the cost. Deaths persist across resets, so shopkeeper accounts for all deaths that happened since last true reset. Oh. So me being so good at this game. Oh boy. Well, I want to stop here. Tell you what, I'm gonna stop here. And I actually will grind off screen and get the Temmie armor, and then when the next time I stream, I'll pick it up from here and I'll keep playing. Boy! And boy to you everyone else. Sorry for wasting the last like 20 minutes on that. But thank you very much for joining in if you have unseen. If you're watching this after the fact, thank you for watching this far. I don't know why you did, but thank you. Hope you don't mind. I hope you didn't mind my rambling near the end. Yeah, so I'll grind off screen, and then when we come back, we can finish the rest of Waterfall and Undyne's fight, potentially make it to Hotland. Thank you very much. Once more, thank you so much for joining. And even if no one ends up watching this, it's been so fun to do this anyway. So whether or not you exist, dear viewers, I truly care about making this the best I can do it. So, yeah, have a good night.